Hey friends, go to Matthew 6:24. So this is, you cannot serve God and riches. No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate one or love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon is money, wealth, or material possessions. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with having those things. It's, are you pursuing those things more than you are pursuing God? Have you created an idol in thinking that wealth and money can provide for you when God is your provider and he knows the things that you need? Because then he goes on and he talks about don't worry about your life, what you'll eat, what you'll wear. God knows what you need. He clothes the lilies, he feeds the sparrows. He knows what you need. Money does not, and you can't let money distort the truth of who's your provider. So there's a great example of this in John 12. Jesus had raised Lazarus from the dead, and there's 6 days before Passover, and Lazarus and Mary Martha has him over for dinner, and the disciples are there, and Mary took the costly oil and she started anointing Jesus' feet and wiped it with her hair, and the house was filled with this fragrant oil. And it says, but one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, who would betray him, said, why was this fragrant oil sold for 300 denarii and not given to the poor? And it says, this he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the money box, and he used to take what was put in it. Jesus tells him, leave her alone. She did this for my burial. You'll always have the poor, but me, you won't always have. Judas was not worried about the fact that Mary had worshiped Jesus in this beautiful way. He was selfish, and he was like, why didn't we sell it and give it to the poor? Making himself seem like he cared. He did not. He only wanted to sell it and put the money in the box so he had more to take. Money was his God, and money had his heart, because Jesus had told them, you're not always going to have me. He tried to tell them about the Son of Man and the prophecy of the cross, and he did not hear it. He didn't see it. He didn't care. He didn't care. He did not love Jesus the way that John loved Jesus. He was selfish, and he just wanted the money. Greed had his heart. Jesus says in the verse before, in verse 19, Matthew 6:19, don't lay up for yourselves treasures of the earth where moth and rust can destroy and where thieves can break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, your heart will be also. There's nothing wrong with having it, but don't lay up so much of it that you're pursuing the treasures of the earth more than you are pursuing the treasures of heaven. What has your heart? Does God have your heart, or does stuff have your heart? So understand, there's nothing wrong with having wealth or possessions. Just make sure that they don't have you, and that God is the one that you are pursuing. Because if all that was taken away, would you be okay? Because you still have God? I love you. He loves you. Go read the word.